definitely start with Facebook and Instagram. So I've stuck them right there at the top because they go together. And so once you've done one thing on one, you can share it over. They're owned by the same people now. So post something on Instagram, it'll share right onto Facebook, and you can just kind of double up that way. You see here on Facebook, we recommend posting and Instagram walkthroughs, listings, events, neighborhood spotlight, business spotlight. For the neighborhood spotlight, that's just taking the time to do a little video that says like, hey, this is this neighborhood, this is what's happening there, this is what's going on. These are some places that you can go inside of this neighborhood for food, for shopping, some local outings that you're able to do there. It makes you seem like you're knowledgeable about the area that that you're selling these houses in.
Thanks, Jerusalem. I would like to welcome our marketing guru, Chris Kraus, to the show. Chris, good to see you again.
Hey, good to see you again.
Good morning. You've been with RE/MAX Allegiance for a year and have been in marketing for over 3 years, and much of that time was spent with another RE/MAX company, I believe, was it not?
Yes, down in Georgia. I worked with the RE/MAX accent down there.
Excellent. So we wanted to talk about 3 different subjects today that are kind of hot button issues for marketing in the real estate world: social media, electronic newsletters, and postcards. Did you want to start with social media?
Yeah, I feel like that's a good place to start. I feel like everybody should be doing this. So let me go ahead and pull up this awesome graphic we created. Share. Boom. All right. And it's added to the, I don't know how to get the screen up there and share it. There we go. All right. So now you guys can see this.
There we go.
We'll skip the Allegiance plan, but we'll go right to where to start with social media.
Okay.
First and foremost, social media is something insanely easy to do. It can be daunting because there are so many different platforms. There's so much that can go on to it, but really it's all about starting where you can. It's about doing what you can, and then you're just going to grow from there. But it's putting that first foot forward that is going to be the hardest. But once you get there, it's just going to come naturally at that point. What's great about a lot of this stuff that we're looking at here is a lot of it can overlap, and you'll see that as we go down. Platforms that I recommend starting with are Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, YouTube, and LinkedIn. If you can't start with all 5, which is a lot, definitely start with Facebook and Instagram. So I've stuck them right there at the top because they go together. And so once you've done one thing on one, you can share it over. They're owned by the same people now. So post something on Instagram, it'll share right onto Facebook, and you can just kind of double up that way. You see here on Facebook, we recommend posting and Instagram walkthroughs, listings, events, neighborhood spotlight, business spotlight. For the neighborhood spotlight, that's just taking the time to do a little video that says like, hey, this is this neighborhood, this is what's happening there, this is what's going on. These are some places that you can go inside of this neighborhood for food, for shopping, some local outings that you're able to do there. It makes you seem like you're knowledgeable about the area that that you're selling these houses in. Business spotlight, it just kind of tags on top of that is doing those local outings, doing those things. A lot of companies actually love this because you're basically getting free marketing for them, but for you, it's making you look again like the area, the local spots. You're not just, okay, here's a Target and a Walmart. It's saying, oh, here is Joanne's flower shop. So it's really great. The time of day that we recommend posting is going to be on Facebook is Saturday, Sunday, Thursday, Friday, 9 a.m., 1 p.m., 3 p.m. We just recommend doing 1 to 2 posts a day on either of these. And again, you can double up on them. And then Instagram specifically is really popping with the stories right now. And that's just basically at the top of your Instagram bar. You'll see it. You just hit a little plus sign, and then you can record a short story. So the longest that these can be are 2 minutes. And it'll just like link in into some different like segments for you. 3 stories a day, whether that's just you updating people on what you're doing, or you want to give them a little behind the scenes, or you're walking around the neighborhood and you want to show a different area, show the downtown area, or things that are still open, especially right now with COVID going on. You can also do things, we call it Real Me. And these are specifically for the stories that I recommend. Is what are you doing? What's your real life like? People like to see these. People love seeing what people are up to. Treat it like you are a celebrity, and people will look at you like you're a celebrity. Beneath that, we're going to Pinterest. Pinterest is a really easy one because you're just pinning things, and it is essentially just houses, 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 houses. Anything there, anything you think that looks good, that looks amazing inside of a house, whether that's a really nicely laid out den, whether that is a huge master bedroom that you think is unique. Sharing that, people follow that. And then what you can do then is you can also post your listings there as well. And what's great about that is it kind of just intertwines them all. And you can see here, that's just Saturday and Sunday, 2 p.m., 9 p.m., and 2 a.m. The people on Pinterest are up really late. And 3 pins a day. And again, that one's super easy. If you just follow some boards on there, you're able to pin them super easy. YouTube, this one, it takes a little more effort, but the payoff is going to be a lot higher because you can share that content on Facebook, on Instagram, on Pinterest. You can share those YouTube videos, and that's going to be your walkthrough, neighborhood spotlight, business spotlights, and listings. So a lot of what you're putting on Instagram and Facebook could go on there, but with YouTube, you can get a little bit longer. You can do a longer video, and more than likely people will actually watch these. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 2 p.m., 4 p.m., and 2 times a week. If you can even do 1, that's amazing. So definitely a good place to start. And then LinkedIn is a little less like the others. This is just going to be listing and events. This is more on the corporate side of things. We say 3 times a week, but if you can at least post once a week, or you're at least posting your listings there, and any kind of events that you're having, you're going to get a good turnout with that. Sorry, that was a ramble, but.
Okay, cool. And then we've got what else on here?
Okay, so then we're going to scroll down. But what about e-newsletters and postcards? So e-newsletters are a great way to reach out. We recommend doing it 1 to 4 times a month. And we've seen the best turnaround, and heard from people that Thursday and Friday, 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. is a really good time to send these out. If you're getting at least a 25% open rate, you're doing something right. 20 to 30, right around that area is common. And so if you're doing that, and especially if you're sending it out to thousands of people, that's a lot of people that are seeing your name, you're branding yourself that way. And things you can include are your listing walkthroughs, things to do, market updates, Real Me, neighborhood spotlight. And we actually have an example from the newsletter system that we do.
Okay.
We'll go ahead and go right over to it. So we'll scroll down. You can see here, this is Crystal's from Remax, amazing newsletter. You can scroll down, it's got her contact information right there at the top, huge headshot. Then it's got the market update. Again, keeping people informed, but very basic, not too much information, because you don't want to overwhelm people. You want people to read this pretty quick. A buyer needs section so that people can reach out if they know of a house, or maybe they're selling their house and they totally forgot that you guys had worked together years prior. And then things to do at home. This is very important right now because people are always trying to find things to do, and especially free things. So we make sure we include all of those. And then once COVID's over, you can change this to things to do in your area. And then again, you're still showing that that area that you're marketing in. Market news, these are just a couple different updates on things that are going around. 5 CDC issues, nationwide pause on evictions and amid the pandemic. And then Zillow buyer demand continues outpacing new supply. Again, just short articles that we link out to. And then featured listings. This is great because, again, that free advertising of your listings, you're sending it straight to these people in these mailboxes. And you can see here, she's got some great photos and then all the important information here. And then this learn more is going to pop up an email so people can email her directly back about it.
Okay, awesome. Somebody has a question of, do you know how to do a video in an email?
So that is not something that works with the HTML content that you put inside of an email. You have to actually link out from an email. You can do GIFs or GIFs, I guess it depends on who's asking. So what I recommend doing to get around that is throw in an image and put like a little play symbol over it so it looks like they can start playing a video, and then just link it out to a YouTube, and it's going to pop up. And again, that's a good way to use your YouTube channel to like host those videos. But you can't actually put an email client because not all email clients are able to open things like that. That's why it's very specific about the kind of fonts and other things that you can place in it as well.
Okay, so that's for that particular newsletter. If you really wanted to send videos via email, you could subscribe to BombBomb, right? But we haven't been thrilled with the open and play rate of the BombBomb videos. So that's something to consider. BombBomb is not a cheap product. So if you're not going to be putting out lots of video content for lots of people, I would probably skip it because I think it's about. Okay, awesome. So going back to social, what happens if agents just don't want to do this, right? And they're a RE/MAX Allegiance agent. Do we have a service that can help them with social media?
Absolutely. So social media, we have something called Social Max. And Social Max is, it's a program where it's all based through RizMedia. It's $25 a month. This is going to, it does content scheduling, automated listing posts, automated content posts, lead generation page, branded web page, and curated content. Something that it doesn't mention on here is that it's connecting straight to all of your listings. So all of your listings are automatically going in there. And then RizMedia, obviously a great outlet for news, is going to be posting things onto your social media, and you can choose what you want posted. If you want just videos, you can do just videos. You want just images, you can do just images. If you want to mix and pick what goes out on what day, they'll recommend things, and then you can play around with those recommendations. It's insanely, this takes away a lot of it. I don't think that people should just rely on. You should definitely still try to get a little me time in there, and a couple short videos of you saying hi. But the rest of it, this is great, and I can show you what some of this content looks like. So we'll go over to, Doug Dane takes a part in this, another great agent. You can see here that he's got a couple that have been posted, and some of them are fun. He's opted into a little more of the fun side of the articles. I believe his listing there's a listing, again, posted straight to it. And then I actually pulled up. So when you click on this, it'll pull up, and it pulls up like this. So this is his own personalized landing page. It has the whole article here. It doesn't actually bring them anywhere else but your landing page, which is super nice, because normally when you post on Facebook, unless you're posting it on your website and you copied over this entire article, there's no way you're linking to someone else's. You're basically giving someone else the click. And so what we like here is it's gonna have all your information. It has an email button. It has visit, Doug Dane's website, and then you can search his listing specifically. So this is a great way because it's all dedicated. It all, again, going back to making sure you're branding you, not branding someone else.
Okay, awesome. And we said this is $25 a month, and there's not even a setup fee, right?
Yep, $25 a month, no setup fee. Again, super, super worth it.
Okay, very good. Getting back down into the e-newsletter, there's different newsletter products that you can purchase, right? Whether it's, we talked about BombBomb briefly, there's Constant Contact, there's MailChimp, but you need to be using one of these email clients, if you will. You're not sending out your e-newsletter from your Yahoo address, right? The point is to spend a little bit of money and to do this right, and you can even get free accounts with some of these services. If you're an agent and you're like, you know what, I don't have time to do the template, I don't have time to come up with the content, a couple times a month, you have a solution for them as well, do you not, Chris?
Absolutely. So again, all this content we offer, this is one that we made for Crystal. We offer two different, well, we offer actually three, I guess. We offer the free template. So if you already have your newsletter, you're sure you're doing it right, but you like the way some of this is set up, we can give you this template so you can check it out. Because again, we are trying to help the people who don't have a newsletter or are not able to keep up with their own newsletter, because it is a time-consuming thing. We offer a base version and a pro version, and the pro version is what you're seeing here, and that's the $49 a month. This goes out twice a month on the second and fourth Wednesday. And as you can see, it comes with quite a bit of content. Now, the base version is a little less inclusive in here. You're not going to get any of these buyer needs in here. It is a lot less personalized. You're not going to have your featured listing in here. It'll still link over to your website so that they'll call you, but it's not going to be your personal listing. It's not going to have, again, the buyer needs, and then also you're not going to have your contact information right up here. So the pro version is definitely the best way to brand yourself, but both versions are still getting that point of contact in.
Okay, awesome. So $49 a month, and it's completely done for the agent, right?
Yep. The only thing you do is you fill out it's a submission form. We send it out a couple days in advance. And I have people, when I send it out, I have people that send it back within like 15 seconds. It's such a short submission form. So.
And that's asking about what listings do they want featured, right? And what buyer needs that they have. So information that we may not necessarily have. The rest you're able to grab for them.
Yep. Most people actually just include, for their listings, they just put in an MLS number, and then we pull the photos, we pull the information, we do all of that for you. All you have to do is just provide which ones you want in there.
Okay, awesome. I think next up is postcards, right?
Yes. So postcards are, and so I'm gonna bring up, this is one that Ellen did, and actually here we'll talk about how often you should be doing them first. Postcards are a little bit different for everybody. We recommend at least doing them quarterly. Again, this is more of a farming technique than anything, but it can also be keeping up with an area, especially if you've sold a lot in that area. It doesn't necessarily have to be for farming, but just kind of keeping your face in front of everybody, and everybody gets mail. Everybody looks at their mail. So
sure.
It is super nice. So then down here, we say market updates, events, offers in farming. Again, super easy to do because we have tons of different templates for you to choose from. This is one of them. It's obviously personalized over to Ellen Ng's posts are to her real estate group, but we can customize them down to a T. We change things out for people all the time. So as you can tell here, it's very easy. Somerset South run. I know she sells a lot of houses in this area, and then on the back, it's just a quick, this is what's going on in that area. What is the interior units price? What are those selling for? So you can see here, summer 2020, the new real estate spring. We sent this, I think, in July, if I remember correct. We have been busy here at Somerset South Run. The last 3 sales here have been handled by the England Real Estate Group. Average price for the interior units, again, big letters, making sure that people see that they sell for really well. We are even selling them off market at top value. Why? Because we love it here. It's our home too. Questions about our market, I'm just a knock away. Again, making her seem knowledgeable about the area that she is in. That is what all of this goes back down to, is making sure that people know that you know what you're talking about.
I love it. So what would the approximate cost be for you to design a postcard and send it to, say, 100 people?
So if you're looking about that, so the postcards run for, so we can keep that one up. Your postcards are running for about 55 cents a postcard. So then 55 times, the 100. So you're looking around, I'm horrible at math. I was an English major.
$55, right?
$55. Yes, that makes sense. That's easy math too. So $55, and then we do have the design fee that's on there, and then it's up to you whether or not you want to send them out. The more postcards that you're sending out, the better. That's the lower the price, and then also once you hit 200, you can start sending them bulk, and your postage is actually going to go down from 55 cents down to 50 cents. So we always recommend people at least send a 200, whether or not it's a little bit outside of your area. If you're hitting that 200 mark, that bulk fee is going to be a little bit better for you, and you're going to save, maybe 30-40 bucks that way.
Okay, awesome. These were three really great ideas. If people have more questions about marketing, what's the best way to get in touch with you?
So super easy, just marketing@rmxtalk.com. That's RMX Talk. I don't know, I'm saying it like it's a phone number and I gotta like slow down. There you go. Look, we have fantastical technical people. That is the best way to get me. And I'm usually, I respond within, an hour.
Okay, awesome. Always good to see you, Chris. Thanks for being on the show and have a great weekend.
Thanks for having me. Bye.